happened. Alright, she's over there. This game's very, 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 very story driven. And very choice oriented.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It will be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged.
But
I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this.
this is interesting. Alright.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
What did she want to hear? Like, adapt? I guess. That's what I should have said. Whatever. Look for Lieutenant Anderson. Don't cross the line.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Meow.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Will do. Anything else to mess with? Nope.
You might be in shock. Just take it easy.
Yeah. Fucking machine can kill everyone.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level.
Hey,
Sure.
He's from the bar. Who's been here since the beginning of the stream? Am I not wrong?
Thanks.
The Minister for Defense,
I needed that.
has spoken of
It looks like the one of the guys from the bar.
that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
All the things to touch. Alright, time to miss things. Or it's all the tables. Miller. Okay. Wilson. Well, sometimes it's things to touch and things to interact with. I assume that's his. Read. From. Person. Ah, what a name. Owens. Anderson.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
I should have finished looking at everything. Oh well. Play the office. Yay. I could look at his shit. Three laws of robotic parenting. Wow. The 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. When CyberLife initially released its Child Range, the public were skeptical about purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of the CyberLife's best sellers, and is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare. No new clothes, not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All it needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's child's play. It's the stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster at home. Wow. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years and shelling out their college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have a long commitment. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling that these new androids a triumph of humanization design. I'm not gonna read this one. The other one I wanted to read. Look like a hope. I'll look through all his shit. Yeah, but then, like, that might trigger him to come back. Quite possibly. Wasn't there a thing I could look at over there? No? No? I guess I gotta look at his desk. Never mind. Dang, gonna go deaf. Knights of the Black Death. Dark Heavy Metal. Release date 2021. Analyze. Donuts! Again, yay, National Donut Day. Or... Oh, wait, what did that say? Anti-Android slogans? Oh... Japanese meatball. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of the Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Detective Anderson, promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. Nah, he's a dog. Ain't Bernard. Red Ice Task Force 2027. Real please. And what was the hat? Detroit basketball cap. So, subjects to talk to him about basketball and his dog. Possibly donuts.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office!
Disk analyzed, listen to briefing. Not much else I can do.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link. Why me? Why do I gotta be